a changed India should be one where Indians have equal opportunity, where everyone can actually achieve what they want. So the base level that comes by being born into one family or the other, having one education or the other, gets muted, and so you can actually build on your tenacity and hard work and make it on your own. I think it's very interesting. Why is there not equal opportunity? There's not equal opportunity because people grow up in different backgrounds, go to different schools and colleges, get different training. So when you take leaders from across the industry spectrum and ask them to contribute, they can give their perspectives on leadership, on what it is required to succeed in the corporate sector. And so you tend to, blunt somewhat the disparity that there is in opportunity for different people. And the council can start fostering this. Of course, it is too small to just solve this problem, but at least it can start, engaging in this problem. If you look at digitization, it empowers the ability for small number of people to be able to deal with large numbers of people. Because it allows you to break this trade-off between rich communication and large, vast communication, right? So I think we have to think about how we can embed, digital technology in the spread of education, in the spread of healthcare, and in the spread of skilling. And firstly, what does digitization mean, right? It means savage computing power. It means ubiquitous connectivity. It means unlimited storage. It means storage on the move. It means artificial intelligence. It means robotics. It means Industry 4.0 and how industry will change to take this into account. But it also means that if you were to use some of the things we talked about, ubiquity in connections, unlimited storage and enormous computing power and the ability to transmit, that you can connect with large numbers of people, with very small numbers of people, right? And so why can't we just ensure that the minimum levels in our school are standard? Why can't we transmit from one location, from a set of the best teachers, teach all the schools, and the current teachers in those schools become tutors? What do you need? You need a large TV, you need a telephone, you need a computer, and you need a center from which you just transmit and they can hear it and they can ask you questions. So the top 10 teachers can be teaching 10,000 schools at the same time. And I think we have to consider what we can do with technology to actually start addressing some of these intractable problems. The solutions are there, but our imagination is not good enough. Our experience, tends to blunt us, because all we remember is how teaching was done 10 years ago and when we were growing up. But actually we have to imagine the future and then bet on it. What does a council like this do? It gives an agenda voice. You have a set of people who people tend to listen to. So when you put them together, it gives this agenda a voice. And it gives the dissemination of this agenda a voice. So the council itself has people with a lot of experience, and I have to urge all of us not to be controlled and contained by our experience, but to actually think with our think with our minds to imagine, because our past is not a good predictor of what will happen in the future. But we can, as a collective group, put the agenda for the nation.